my viewers, good morning, afternoon, and evening to you, wherever you're watching from. I want to use this video to just briefly talk on campaign funding. Recently, a group talked about Peter Obi going overseas because of his trip to overseas. They have misrepresented that to say that he's gone for funding to fund his campaign. He's gone to request for funding generally. Meanwhile, Peter Obi has gone overseas to conscientize people about the election that is coming up in Nigeria. Peter Obi is on overseas tour to talk to Nigerians who, in the first place, are not allowed to vote because the lawmakers in Nigeria have refused them to participate in Nigeria's election. Diaspora voting ought to be a thing of the past in terms of Nigeria's election. It ought to be a thing of the past because Nigeria as a country is supposed to be the superpower of Africa. Nigeria as a country is supposed to be the leading light in Africa. Nigeria as a country is supposed to be the beacon of hope, the example, positive example to look forward to in Africa, and maybe outside Africa. Diaspora voting is a positive thing that every country that knows what it is doing should, imbibe, should make a reality. But somehow, Nigeria, my dear country, the leaders have decided to shut those in diaspora out of participating in their elections. Peter Obi has gone overseas to those in diaspora to inform them of his intentions because he knows they have leverage when it comes to Nigerian politics. Just to tell them of the importance of this election that is coming up in February 2023 in Nigeria, to open the eyes of people to some of the things they might not have known, or those things they had known before, but maybe they don't actually appreciate the scale of the wrath in Nigeria. So he has gone overseas to inform them, to enlighten them, to make them to know the importance of their participation, even though not directly, but indirectly. Because, like I said, Nigerians in diaspora have leverage when it comes to Nigerian politics because they have people in Nigeria that they support, they send money to. Because of the way the Nigerian government has so mismanaged the Nigerian economy, those overseas are virtually footing the bills of those back home in Nigeria. They send money to their parents. They send money to their brothers and sisters. They send money to extended family members. In other words, what Nigerian government has failed to do for Nigerians, those overseas, those in diaspora are doing. Yet, Nigerian government does not deem it fit or necessary to give them the power to vote. Is this not why? Is this not why, or one of the reasons that those in diaspora are happy to receive Obi? Because they see him as their voice. If you don't want those in diaspora to vote because of your selfish motive, because you know if they vote, you bad leaders, they are voting you out because they are in developed countries, they are enlightened, they have seen a lot. You know they are angry with you bad leaders that have not done anything for Nigeria. Those in diaspora, you know they are angry with you. You know if you give them the vote, they are voting you out. They are voting you out. ASAP. They are voting you out. So you know why you blocked it. But to get back to message, Peter Obi is amongst them now, telling them what he wants to do, informing them of the rot in Nigeria and the need for them to participate, if not directly, like I said, but indirectly. And trust me, Nigerians in diaspora, they are going to participate indirectly, even though the Nigerian government has shut them out directly, but they are going to participate indirectly. They are going to do whatever it takes to make sure that bad leadership is rooted out of Nigeria. Because those in diaspora bear the brunt of the bad leadership in Nigeria. Apart from they not being able to come to their country to enjoy their country, their fatherland, they also are saddled with the burden of taking care of those back at home, those they have left, those they have seen suffered, those they have seen suffer, those they have seen in penury, that made some even families to sell their houses to send their children abroad. They in diaspora will do everything possible to put in the right leadership in Nigeria. I mean, everything positively possible. They will do it. Those in diaspora are tired of the inefficiency of the Nigerian government. They are tired of the insensitivity of Nigerian government to its people, both in Nigeria and abroad. Nigerians in diaspora are tired of the lies of Nigerian government. They are tired of the irresponsibility of Nigerian government. Those in diaspora are tired. They are tired. They are fed up with your inefficiency. So, Peter Obi is right to come to those in diaspora to talk to them. And those in Nigeria, the political parties, the opposition, they are so afraid. They are jittery. They are so afraid of Peter Obi and what he's doing overseas. To the extent that they are talking about, oh, he has gone for fundraising for campaign. That is not what he's doing. It's because you just want to malign him. It's because one way or the other to frustrate him. But I tell you, you cannot frustrate him. You cannot frustrate him. Nigerians are by him. They are with him. They are before him. They are behind him. I tell you, Nigerians are circling Obi. Nigerians, with their prayers, with their actions, they are surrounding Obi. Whether you people are operating from the spiritual realm, physical realm, from above, from under, beneath, wherever you are operating from, I tell you, Nigerians are fully behind Obi. And those in diaspora, they are fully behind Obi. Whatever they want to do to support Obi, Obi will not have to ask for it. He wouldn't need to ask for it. Even if Obi doesn't want it, Nigerians in diaspora will do it for him, whether he likes it or not. So, for other political parties who think when they say this that Peter Obi should be disqualified because of funding, they are just joking. Because one, Peter Obi is not in overseas to seek for funding. But that funding you are afraid of, Nigerians, for the fact that you are even saying it now, if Nigerians were to give him, for example, 5 naira, just using that as an example so they get what I mean. If they were to give him 5 naira before, now they are going to give him millions of naira. In a way, you are helping Obi, to be honest. You are helping him. Because Nigerians in diaspora know that you are just jittery about this because you want to perpetuate yourself and your bad government or bad governance in Nigeria. So they are now ready to do everything within their means to uproot you, not to cut you, to uproot you from Nigeria so that nothing will be left about you and your bad governance. To uproot you out of government so that you go and stay in your home and let other people come and do it. Nigerians at home in Nigeria and those in diaspora, they are tired of you. Bad leaders in Nigeria, they are tired of you. So don't think it's Obi. Obi has nothing to do with it. Nigerians in diaspora will do all it takes. I repeat, they will do all it takes in this election. Funding, even without Obi asking for it, even though he doesn't want it, those in diaspora will do it. If this is even beyond Obi, it is beyond him. For those who care to listen, it is beyond Obi. You people don't know what is coming. You people don't know the mind of Nigerians, especially those in diaspora. You don't know. It is beyond Obi. Obi cannot even tell them. Peter Obi cannot even tell them or not to fund the campaign or to fund the election. Obi, even if Obi wants to say it, even if Obi says, please don't fund my campaign, don't fund my elections, Nigerians are going to disagree with him. They will do it. So it is even actually beyond Obi. Don't try to drag Obi into this. It is Nigerians that are just there to support him. It is Nigerians that are just there, that are saying they want to do it for him, not Obi. So stop dragging Obi into this. Stop getting jittery because you know your time is over. Because you know the politics you used to play is about to be over. Nigerians, This is the time to take back your country. This is a movement. Nigerians, this is the time to take back your country. And let me end with this. In all of your sufferings, in all of your troubles, in all of your heartaches, in all of your wailings, in all of your sadness, you have been praying to God. God, why should we be suffering this? Are we the only ones on earth? Why is it our leaders don't care about us? Why are they passing us through this? Why is it that when negative things are happening to us, they just pretend as if nothing is going on? They don't even come to address us, Lord. What have we done? Lord, come and save us. These things that you have been saying, praying to God that God should save you from the hands of bad leadership. I tell you now, Nigerians, God has finally answered your prayers. I am telling you, Nigerians, God has actually come to answer your prayers by bringing this man, Peter Obi. Don't miss this chance. Now that God has answered your prayers, don't miss this chance to vote for this man, because Peter Obi is your answer to your prayers. Because if you miss this chance, I guess you wouldn't even have the courage to go back to God anymore to say, God, come and save us, come and help us. Because God will remind you one way or the other. You know, God talks in different forms. He might not come to talk directly with you, but he will keep reminding you that I gave you the chance, Nigerians, to have a good start again by voting Obi, but you refused. So what do you want me to do? I won't come myself to take one bad leadership away and put in another one. I'm not going to do it. I only provided you the opportunity to do it. But you refused. And you decided that you are born to suffer. So be it with you according to your will. But I pray that will not be so. I just pray that will not be so. So please, Nigerians, this is not the time to become emotional, to say, oh, I have to vote for my tribe. I have to vote for somebody from my tribe, from my part of Nigeria. I have to vote for somebody from my religion. And no. Nigeria, the problem Nigeria is in is far more than what you are thinking. If you don't vote rightly, taking emotion away, taking tribal sentiments away, religious sentiments away, you may likely bring upon yourselves your own end. It is very serious. I'm not alarmist here. I'm not alarmist. I'm just saying it, what the reality. You know, Nigeria virtually has no money of its own to spend. That added to insecurity, added to decadence in education. The list goes on and on, Nigerians. The handwriting is on the wall. And the Lord God you have been praying to has answered you, so that there will be a change. Make hay, Nigerians, while the sun shines. Vote for Peter Obi in February 2023 to become Nigeria's president. Vote for Peter Obi and Baba Ahmed Dati. These two are gentlemen. They are intellectuals. They are credible. They are capable. They are passionate. Vote for them so that we can have a Nigeria that works, so that people overseas can come back home to develop Nigeria. Do you know the many people who have great expertise in overseas that can't come to Nigeria because of the way it is presently constituted, as per, a lot of negative things in Nigeria, The way Nigeria is present, it is presently, they can't come. So, let's make it a home again by voting the right leadership in the persons of Peter Obi and Baba Ahmed Dati, so that these expatriates, so that these expats in the diaspora can come back and develop their home, their country, Nigeria. And when other people from other countries, foreign nationals, when they see that people from United States, United Kingdom, France, everywhere, Germany, they will come and, invest in Nigeria. Success breeds friends, It's only failure that does the opposite. Right now, Nigeria is failing. Right now, one could say Nigeria is a failure. But Nigeria will not continue to be failing. Nigeria will not continue to be a failure if Nigerians do the right thing now by voting Peter Obi and Baba Ahmed Dati into presidency come February 2023. As you watch this video, please subscribe, like the video, share it, and comment. Thank you very much, Nigerians. God bless you. God bless our great country, Nigeria. Bye.